Yo.
What's up, big dog?
No, I didn't even see it.
I didn't know we were on already. Okay. Yeah, that's the handshake, by the way, if you guys were wondering. Yeah, it's Caleb Evans, quarterback, Ottawa Redblacks.
Yeah, Treshaun Abrahams-Webster, defensive back, Ottawa Redblacks, number 30.
Yes, sir.
Just a heads up, this is going to be a long hour for you guys, so just sit back, relax.
Great hour, too, probably.
Great hour, probably the best hour of your day when you see this, absolutely.
So, how you want to get started?
I mean, let's tell them how our day was. I think I had a pretty good day today. Woke up this morning, got some treatment, got a little bit of a lift in,
Yes, sir.
on a bye week, so, got to stay active, stay locked in for everybody. What about you? What'd you get up to today?
It's pretty good day, chill day. Like you said, bye week.
Yep.
So I came up here, got a quick pump.
Yep.
Then the highlight of my day was probably the haircut.
Oh my God.
Wait, can we talk about it for a minute, or is that?
Yeah, you're gonna talk about it anyway.
Yeah,
so
okay.
You might as well just say something now. You might as well just say something now, folks. Yeah, okay.
So this is my guy, by the way. So
absolutely,
he always messes with me when I get the haircut. Light skin, Drake, things like that. whatever comes to his mind, But yeah, so the haircut was great. Kind of, got out the chair feeling like a new man.
Okay, can I tell you something? You guys, dealing with this every day is the worst thing. That's the worst part of my day, is dealing with this is every single day. You know what I mean? And talking about Drake, it's funny, I just, he's from Texas, so, got a chance to bring him to the OVO store and stuff like that. And he got an OVO suit, and he just is a new man. He doesn't know anybody, doesn't know me anymore. Yeah,
I mean, I think that, when you get an OVO suit, in the label it says you can't act like you know anybody. Like that, you have to do that.
Oh, it says you have to be.
Yeah, you can't know anybody when you get an OVO suit. So
Well, I mean, if it bothers you guys, if you guys want to know, I got a haircut today too. Like, I feel me. Like, I didn't mean to do y'all with that one. You feel me? Like, blew you with that one. I'm sorry. My apologies. Sorry, blew y'all with that one. But
yeah, so I mean, we got the haircut, and like you said, I got the OVO suit. That was a while ago. So when I go back to Texas, the boys are gonna ask. About that.
Speaking of Texas, for the people that might not know, where are you from? You're obviously not from Canada, so let the people know where you're from. Obviously, you're a quarterback. We see you on everything here in Ottawa. Get Live 5, Mr. Tuesday Night.
Check him out.
The King. I'm never calling him that, by the way. Never. We'll call him that, by the way. But yeah, just let the people just give the people kind of a little background. What's good?
Yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not from here, so I'm from Dallas. Triple D is what we like to call it.
Yeah. What's the Triple D stand for, if you don't mind?
Dirty Dallas, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, gets a little grimy out there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you got to be careful. Now I'm playing. It's a great city out there in Dallas, man. Great city. You really can't beat it. I love a city out here too in Ottawa, man. But what about you?
So me, I'm Canadian, 100%. Born and raised in Pickering, Ontario. If you guys know where that's from, just east of Toronto. Went to school, played ball in Calgary for my 4 years. Got drafted by Ottawa in 2020. But obviously, COVID, everything happened last year. So now brings us to 2021 now here. So for me, kind of a little bit of the same dynamic. Like Ontario, I'm still in Ontario, just different parts of Ontario.
Right.
But yeah, this is pretty much my home. This is where I'm from.
Yeah. So how was college?
College for me?
Yeah, college for you.
College for me was dope. It was different, than not playing in front of 60,000 people and stuff like that, like you guys do in the States and stuff. But the football up here is really good.
Yeah.
My college team, we won the national championship in 2019.
Yes, sir.
So, really good feeling, a really good group of guys. I think football up here in Canada is something that's growing. I mean, you guys, the Americans understand, people in the NFL now, we got some more Canadians coming across the border, making plays in the NFL on the big stage. So, I had a really good experience for sure.
To prove your point, like you said, the Canadian players are kind of getting more out there, especially in American, colleges and stuff like that.
Yeah,
you mentioned a couple of your friends that play out there.
Yeah, so. I have a couple boys. One of my boys, Alonzo Aday, he plays for West Virginia, one of my good boys.
Yeah.
I've had a couple other friends that, just bounce around different schools throughout the States and stuff like that. But obviously, you have household names like Chase Claypool, you have guys like Neville Gallimore,
right.
Another Ottawa native. So it's good to see that Canadians are starting to make a splash in the NFL. Because we've been trying to prove ourselves for a very long time on that we can play ball, we can compete, you know what I mean? And we got what it takes to play at the next level. So it's definitely good that, like, you know, we're starting to finally make those shifts down to the stage. You feel me?
Respect. So this is my question.
What's up?
First professional. I mean, we're both rookies. So, you know, we both came in at the same time, training camp.
Yep.
Explain training camp life, bro. As being a rookie, getting drafted, coming out here to Ottawa.
I'm not gonna lie, like, training camp was a crazy one.
Yeah.
Like, super crazy. Wild. Training camp was wild. No, I mean, obviously, just like being able to get through your first professional training camp, you know what I mean? Just trying to, you know, achieve that milestone itself was kind of, I wouldn't say it was a battle, but, you know, it was definitely hard fought, you know, because I feel like we definitely worked harder than any other team in the CFL. But I think it was just a grind, you know. I remember early mornings, you know, waking up in the morning and, you know, having breakfast in the morning and just being like, man,
the breakfast. The breakfast was great, you know, because it really gave me the motivation I needed every morning. Seeing my dog, you know, in the morning.
I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't see it, man, if it wasn't for the breakfast and maybe you kind of, okay, lunch was crazy. Lunch was big time. Lunch and dinner, breakfast was kind of like here and there. Like sometimes it was just kind of like, man, it is early as hell right now.
Man.
You feel me?
It's getting grimy.
Getting grimy, then, you know, got to lock in, and then a couple of the days of training camp, it was just so hot.
Right. Yeah, training camp was rough.
Just
the
hot.
The hot days. And then the thing to me was just the naps. Soon you close your eyes, boom, you're up.
Boom, you're
right back here.
You feel me?
And getting the film session.
It's like, so you guys gotta finish, you know, we finish at 9. Okay, y'all can eat it y'all can eat like 10.
Right.
But we gotta be back here at like 6.
And,
you feel me?
And the greatest thing, the greatest deception though was you know, you get the extra 30 minutes off. You're feeling good. It sounds great. Hour and a half,
Oh my gosh, that was the worst part about all this thing, because it was like, oh yeah, so, you know, guys, you know, we cut meetings tonight. We cut meetings tonight, guys, a little bit. We cut it like an hour short. Oh yeah, like I got a whole hour. I got an extra hour. Oh my god.
But by the time you get back to the crib and go over the things you got to go over the next day.
I'm like, man, I got a whole hour. I'm like, let me go put on a fit. We gonna fit out. You feel me? We gonna walk outside, walk back to right in my room right after that.
League
you feel
fits.
me? Yeah.
Put me
League
on
fits. Okay, so now let's talk about this. Let's talk about this
Okay.
now. So how are we feeling about like game day attire? I feel like we're pretty similar on game day attire. Obviously, when we're traveling, you know what I mean. You got to be dripped out. You got to be there to be taking photos. You got to be there to have your photos taken.
Right.
You know, point being, I need to get paid for taking photos. You know who you are. But,
no names.
No names. You know exactly who you are. But talk to me. Yeah, talk to me a little bit. Since we're talking about pregame, talk to me about like your do you have any pregame routines, pregame rituals, like anything that you have to do on game day, or you feel like you're not gonna, you know, play to your best ability?
I mean, not really. I'm not really a too big a guy that try to be superstitious, because I mean, I feel like the more you get like that, the more every little thing you do is like, okay, well, I didn't do this last game, so I don't do it this game. So I mean, me, when I wake up, I'm just relaxed. I try to treat it like another day type of deal.
Yeah, it's like practice, you feel me?
Yeah, you know, text my people that good morning, things like that, you know, wake up, saying what's up to the guys, kind of same energy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The only thing I do say, I try to do, and you're probably gonna hate me for this, that I do consistently is Subway. You know, you got okay, and the reason why we're laughing about this is because Subway is an insider. And really, I think the quarterbacks and Coach Walsh, they starting to figure out that I'm a Subway guy.
You're a Subway kind of guy?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the type of person that you don't want to be around, is a Subway guy. And here's the deal. Maybe you can drop what you think in the comments, please. Let me know. And I mean,
ask your question.
Ask your question.
No,
please
I
do.
want to hear ask the people your question about healthy or not.
Okay, yeah.
And I want to see.
Yeah, leave your message in the comments with this one, please. This one blew my mind. Is Subway healthy?
Yes or no? And I said yes. The reason being because you have the greens, you have the peppers, you have everything you need that's healthy. Whether or not the food itself, I don't know about the food, but like, you know, has been processed, but it's healthy.
You know what? And now this is where we can as a Canadian versus an American now, like, Subway, we know that Subway is not healthy. Like we know for a fact Subway is not healthy. If you're gonna go to a healthy option, you might go to Freshie.
Yeah.
You might go to, you feel me? You don't have, chill out. But you got hella options though. But you're not going to Subway. Subway's not healthy, bro. Yeah. Somebody's not gonna be like, I gotta start eating better and go to Subway.
I want to say is one word. What's his name? Jared?
Who?
The guy?
Which guy?
That lost all the weight from Subway?
Who that?
The guy that was before everything that happened.
Man, he got liposuction, man. He ain't get no. No Subway.
That was Subway Eats.
That was Subway.
That was a Subway grind.
Okay, so what we're saying is off-season training. A good portion of off-season training consists of Subway.
Right. You got to have Subway and.
All right.
Subway.
Since we're talking about Subway so much, that's the partnership.
Subway. If you looking for somebody,
don't call me. Call him.
I'm right here.
Do not call me.
I'm right here.
Seriously, I will not pick up.
But see that this guy. But going back to pregame.
What's your? I wanted people to know what you order, what you get from Subway.
Oh, Subway.
You gotta let them
Subway.
know. You gotta let them know what's good.
Well, really, it depends on the day, man. The mood. Subway. I like chicken bacon ranch. You gotta go chicken.
Yeah.
Of course, you gotta start off with the foot-long Italian herb and cheese. If you don't start off like that, you're already starting wrong.
Okay.
So foot-long Italian herb and cheese, chicken bacon ranch. Mm-hmm. Maybe I've been a big fan of the Italian BMT lately.
Okay.
It's kind of been hidden for me. Sauces though, you gotta have the. You gotta have ranch.
You gotta have ranch.
Ranch is big.
We'll get back to ranch.
Yeah,
we'll get back to ranch. This is crazy. This is crazy. Wait till y'all hear what he about ranch, but we'll get there.
And then Chipotle Southwest is a great sauce to add on to your sandwich. You can do whatever you want as far as pickles, tomatoes, all that wise. I really dress my sandwich up so I get everything on it. But yeah, Subway hasn't really failed me yet. That's really the main reason I go consistently.
Okay. So he mentioned ranch.
Yeah.
Now there's another question that I'll ask. You can leave this. You can leave your what you think in the comments too. The comments are about to be flooded right now. Flooded like crazy.
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about I guess maybe this might be an American thing, or this might be a Texas thing, or this really might just be a Caleb Evans thing. I really hope it's just a Caleb Evans thing.
It might be an American thing.
It might just be. We'll see.
Yeah.
Do y'all be putting ranch on your burger? Like, is ranch like the condiment? Because like I feel like ranch is for salads.
Okay.
Wings. You got wings with ranch. You feel me? Like that makes what I mean? That makes sense. You feel me? But
see, my thing is ranch can really go with anything if you think about it. But
I've been thinking about it. Trust me, I have. I've really been thinking about it.
The ranch with the reason I say ranch with burgers is because the ranch with the burger. And the fries, it's not like I just dress up the ranch and put the ranch all on the burger. It's a dipping process.
Oh, okay, you dipping with the ranch?
You gotta dip, and then, you know what I mean? It's not like, just flood it with ranch.
You dipping with the ranch?
It's a dipping process. Or sometimes it's a little flow right there, and eat that spot.
Wow.
But it's definitely go with the fries. And another thing I can't stand, though, y'all do the mayo with the fries.
Okay, listen, here's the deal.
In America, hold on. In America, mayo and fries, it's big X.
I'm gonna keep it $1.50 with you, my boy. I'm gonna keep it $1 with you, my boy. Mayo and fries in the States sounds pretty accurate. Okay?
Yeah.
Sounds like y'all you should do that.
We should.
This sounds like it came from the States. Mayo and fries, come on, bro.
Yeah.
But listen, it's not really my vibe. Like
with the mayo and fries.
I got onto it a little bit late. Mayo and fries, you feel me? Like I think it's calm. Like I don't think it's too crazy. You know what I mean? Like mayo and fries, like it's not the worst thing, but like ranch on a burger though, it's like. What do you think?
Okay, but this is my thing. Mayo and fries or ranch and fries? And you gotta say ranch and fries. You have to, you know it.
I'm probably say ranch and fries, no bullshit.
Especially if we're thinking curly fries from Zach's Diner.
Oh, so now we're getting on. Now we're getting on.
Yeah, now we're getting serious.
Okay,
fries
so
Zach's
Diner. Listen, here's the deal. I've been in there a lot lately.
A lot.
He's a definite regular. The last regular, Devontae Dedman, is another regular. Yeah. We're always in there. So if y'all want to hook up the curly fries, like I'm here for it. Call me with that one.
Zach's, please.
But take me through what would you order? What are you feeling for at Zach's lately? Like what have you been indulging in? Like, have you been messing with the breakfast food, messing with the lunch? Like what you been rocking with lately?
That's the good thing I love about Zach's.
Okay.
Because they got the breakfast, then they got the lunch. They got a little mix.
Got a little bit of everything.
You really go to there at all times. That's why I feel like the servers hate us because they see us there.
They see us all the
every
time.
day, 24/7.
Yeah,
but so they're like around lunchtime, dinner time. Probably wings.
Yeah.
You know, wings with the curly fries.
Yeah, you feel good. You got.
Okay.
You gotta get the curly fries. If you don't get them, what is it? You're probably not doing it right.
You're not doing it right if you don't get the curly fries.
By the way, get curly fries, 100%.
And then breakfast time, of course, pancakes and eggs.
Okay.
The pancakes from Zach's Diner is pretty impressive.
Okay.
Blueberry
pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes,
yep.
And then I sub the bacon and the sausage for fruit.
Okay, you locked in.
Eggs and boom, we're good.
You locked in.
You?
Okay.
What you feel?
I mean, man, I'm not gonna lie, like. I'm a pretty regular guy sometimes, so I want my chicken fingers and with the curly fries from Zach's goes crazy.
Go crazy.
Goes insane. Goes insane.
Yeah, I can tell.
As of lately, man, I can't lie. Like the curly fries from Zach's with the chicken fingers, it is smack, full smack.
Yeah.
But also though, and I think this might be another, difference between American and Canadian, and correct me if I'm wrong, but we be liking the honey garlic sauce up here. You feel me? I know not too many states in the States have honey garlic sauce, but the honey garlic wings from Zach's with the ranch, with the ranch.
With the ranch, of course. No blue cheese.
No blue cheese. No blue cheese. Nah.
Ranch.
With the ranch, smacks. You feel me? So those are probably my top 2 orders. But we were talking about this before. There's a bunch of differences between Canada and the States. You know what I mean? Like we call, for example, I call it the bathroom.
Right.
And y'all call it the restroom?
Right.
The restroom?
Yeah.
The restroom?
Yeah, I say the washroom and all
the washroom,
that,
bathroom. I mean, I say pop, y'all say soda.
Yeah. I mean, I know all y'all lingos now because my guy right here, Toronto man.
Yep.
Gave me all the lingo.
Put them on.
I know the cheese. You cheesed me, fam.
Cheese me, fam. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So let them know. Let the Canadian viewers let them know how far you came, fam. What's good.
I feel like I'm pretty far along.
Okay. Blessed.
I'm blessed.
Okay.
Respect.
Okay.
I'm
yeah.
Respect. Hit the telly.
Little confit.
Yeah. I know. Fit. I'm calm.
You calm. You're chilling.
I kind of know some of the.
You're in your ends, right?
I'm in my ends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said, the cheese. I like the cheese. we were on that one time. And shout out to my boy Lopez.
Shout out to my boy Lopez, man, for real, man. I miss you, Lopez. Shout out to my boy Lopez, man. I tried to teach him the lingo about what cheese is. So pretty much
he switched it up on you.
quick little so being from Toronto and stuff, there's different lingos.
Yeah.
Like there is anywhere else. If somebody says fam, you're cheesing me, I'm cheesed. Probably means you're upsetting me. This is that. Trying to teach that to one of my boys, Lopez.
Yeah.
American. I was like, yo, fam, you're cheesing me, bro. What's good? And he was like, what? Tried teaching it to him, whatever. And it just got to the point where he was just calling me cheese. He wasn't even saying that.
He defeated the
he
whole
was just
purpose.
saying that I was cheese. You feel me? I was like, okay, at this point, I don't know if I can teach y'all. I don't know if I can teach y'all anything.
Now you're calling me cheese.
Now you're just calling me. Now you're calling me cheese. You know what I mean? But man, but I also wanted to say though, how do you feel about the difference between sweet tea and iced tea? Is that a big thing in the States? Because for me, when I came to the States and hey, can I get iced tea? Oh, we got sweet tea. Is that cool? I'm like, yeah, sure. But I get it, and and it's just literally sweet tea. Where do you stand?
I mean, honestly, I probably am more of an iced tea guy.
Okay.
But I'm not really a big tea drinker. Anyways, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To me, it don't really matter because I'm not really drinking that much. But my parents, for sure, they probably have a bigger preference on it. So it really depends on them. I know you're.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I've only gone to the States a handful of times, but I don't mind sweet tea. I like iced tea. I think it's a calm drink, one of my favorites. But I mean, it's not something that I'm gonna I'm not gonna go, I need sweet tea or iced tea right now. You know what I mean? I'll probably if I'm being honest, I'm an apple juice kind of guy.
Apple juice?
I'm rocking with the AJ.
Okay,
I'm rocking with the
1,000%.
AJ being crazy, bro.
Yeah.
For real,
I mean, I feel that apple juice.
What you rocking with? Orange juice?
I mean, I'm more of a just plain Jane water, bro. Just water and ice, and I'm good. That's all you need, really, bro. What's that? Hey, don't worry about what this guy said, man.
Listen. I see him every day, okay? No, he drinks. You do drink hella water. You walk around that big ass jug.
I stay with him on me.
Oh yeah, what's good? You good? Yeah.
You gotta have that thing on
son.
you. Yeah. Well, speaking of, you say you went to America a couple times.
Yeah.
You've been to Dallas and everything, huh?
Yeah, I've actually I think I've been to most of the northern states. I got family in New York, got family in Pennsylvania, Connecticut, those areas.
Yeah.
Northeast. But I've been to the states, southern states. I've been to Florida. Shout out my Miami boys, St. Petersburg, Dunbar, all them boys, you feel me? And then I've been to Texas.
Yeah.
was in Dallas, Arlington, Austin a little bit.
In my ends. You're in my ends. You're in my ends, fam.
Currently, I was in his ends.
In my ends.
But yeah, no, I've been there for some football related stuff. But I think now that I've one benefit of playing on a team like this, is being able to meet a bunch of different guys from that aren't from Canada. You know what I mean? And definitely got a benefit to build some connections with some guys like you, Monte, Frankie, all the boys. Y'all know the boys.
Yep.
Being able to go check them out in different states and stuff like that, because now I have more of a reason to. So I think my involvement in the States, like coming up this year, and their years to come, will be a lot more heavy.
You gotta come visit the boy.
I got to.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like the food. Okay, so take me through because obviously junk food up here, we have like some average stuff, but junk food in the States, y'all go crazy with the junk food in the States, but it looks so good though. Like what would you say your top, your top contenders for junk food in the States,
I mean, honestly, the junk food. I mean, I was really just talking about the food proportions in general.
Okay, you know what I mean, everything bigger in Texas.
I mentioned to you before, I feel like just you get more bang for the buck.
Okay,
and in the States, like you mentioned too, as far as McDonald's. Big Mac at McDonald's, by the way, in Texas, $10 is all you need. In McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's Canada, we need to fix this because two Big Macs for $5 in the States is crazy. That's insane. Because y'all charging me about $10 for one Big Mac. You feel me?
Right.
Without the fries. It's not even with the fries. What's good?
See, that's what I'm saying. Here, you're dropping $20 at least.
$20 at least.
To get some type of food, and stuff like that. But in the States, I feel like you can get away with $10, $12.
So put me on for the Canadians that don't know this, I know Canadians, we know what Chick-fil-A is, we got one of our first locations, I think. Or we have a couple in Canada, but if you know where you're going, you know where you're going. But take me through you got Chick-fil-A, y'all got Cane's,
so
y'all got, what I mean? Jack in the Box, Sonic, what's good? Where, when you go back to Dallas, what are you usually hitting up? Off the plane, okay,
off plane,
just pick me up, all right, I gotta get this right now, off the rip.
The rip, probably gonna hate me for this one too.
If you say Subway, I'm leaving.
Subway.
I'll walk out of this.
Subway.
I will walk out of here right now, bro. Right now.
Okay, no.
Oh my God.
Jokes. Laugh it off, guys. Laugh it off. All right, so what?
You're crazy. You're crazy for that one.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna get you with that.
Blew it that way. Wow.
One of the favorite places that I gotta go. And it's either or, really. It's gonna be Sonic or Jack in the Box.
Okay.
I gotta see those.
Okay.
Cause Sonic really is one of the places I really wanted down here. Down here. Cause the milkshakes, of course, and the sandwiches they have are so big, bro.
So what's the main order? What's Sonic known for? I know they're known for the milkshakes and stuff. I know it got the hot dogs, the glizzies and all that. You feel me? What's the main what are they known for?
I mean,
what they go crazy with?
It'll be their blast, their little, Sonic drinks they got.
Okay.
The milkshakes they got, things like that.
Okay.
I mean, of course, their food's good too. That's what I'm saying. They got a good mix, but they're probably more known for the blast.
Yeah.
The nerd slushies and stuff like that. So that's why I said as soon as I get back,
you gotta go crazy.
Honestly, it probably won't be a good time though, because it's December, so them slushies might be
a little bit cold. So actually, that's something I want to talk to you about too. So you obviously coming from Texas, it's pretty hot there. You said earlier on, about 92, 93 when you came out here.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit versus Celsius. But I guess take me through kind of that adjustment and how it's been coming up to Canada, where it's it's November and it's cold. So it's cold. You feel me? It's not, you're not sweating in November. Take me through how is that adjusting up there with you and the weather and stuff like that.
I mean, it's been great so far. Like I said, in the summertime, especially because I'm coming from 98 degree weather and 100 degrees sometimes. So it's just and then you come out here.
Yeah.
And the first day I was out here, I think in July, it was 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I was like, oh wow, okay. I could mess with Canada for a little while.
It's not too bad. It's calm. You feel me? It was calm. It was hot as hell though.
You feel me? And then the boys telling me, oh no, you ain't gonna like it when it comes to October, November. And I don't want to jinx it, but hey, the weather has not been that bad.
I'm not gonna lie, the weather's been blessed.
Yeah, and I don't want to jinx it because I feel like the last week it's just gonna go crazy on us.
I know. It's supposed to be cold as hell.
Yeah, but I mean, it hasn't been that bad though. You feel me?
Man.
So I've been blessed, and I feel like I'm leaving from straight weather, cool weather, to more 60-degree weather and things like that. And then December, January get cold, but
colder again.
I could deal with a month, cold versus how much y'all get.
So now I need to ask you a question. We were talking about this earlier before. I might just pull a 180 on you, but we were talking about.
Yeah.
I just want to ask you like celebrity crush. Like if we're talking celebrity crushes now, like there's hella women in the game right now that are killing it. Actors, you know what I mean? Actresses, sorry.
Right.
Athletes, all that stuff. Celebrity status, you feel me? Like who's the one? Like if you have an opportunity right now, and be like, yo, like what's good? Like who are you shooting at right now?
Who am I shooting at?
Yeah, like right now, right this second.
Which camera's on me? You okay? I plead the fifth. Who you like? Who you?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, Jennifer Lopez. What's good?
Man, she's And my boy Drizzy was on her too.
What's good?
Drizzy.
Drake?
OVO. Okay, Jennifer Lopez. What's up?
For me, it's probably J-Lo. Like J-Lo is like super tough. Like and I'm only saying J-Lo because like she really was able to maintain like her maintenance that she's done over the years. Like like a Lamborghini, like an old Lamborghini, but like it still whips crazy today.
Yeah, she's tuned in.
Like she's locked in. She's been getting oil changes, all that, everything, bro. She is clean, fire, bro. Like Jennifer Lopez, 100%. Like if you see this, like what's good?
Right.
So what about you? You can't Mayweather, you can't duck and dodge. You feel me? I'm gonna need something out of you.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know, man. It's just I feel like I don't have an answer, honestly. It's a lot of beautiful women in this world, so
okay.
I just can't really I can't really just hey you.
He's playing it very, very safe right now, folks.
Very
safe. Because I guess like Jennifer Lopez was gonna watch this. No, she probably will.
Yeah, Jennifer, when you watch this, yeah.
So like, sorry to bring that 180 back again. Back to football, and that's why we're here in the first place, right? Let's lock it in.
Let's lock back in. Lock in.
What would you say? Like, which game for you was the livest game to play in this past season?
The livest game was probably I'd say Montreal, man.
In Montreal, that Thanksgiving
crowd
game.
Noise is crazy. Thanksgiving Day, like you said.
Crazy.
Speaking of that too,
what's up?
The Thanksgiving is. It
yeah.
was throwing it off, because Thanksgiving's coming up
Thanksgiving,
for me.
yeah. We already had our Thanksgiving.
Right, that was already
yeah.
throwing it off. But then back to the game, though. The game was crazy. I wasn't able to go to the SAS game.
Yeah,
I heard
exactly.
SAS
was super loud. It was super loud. It was packed.
But that game, man, I'm telling you, I'm 180! And nobody
you want to take
me.
them through like their cadence? Like here's the deal. Like I think I gave him the cadence. Like you know what I mean? Like am I able to set it up? Am I able to set it up?
Get us a representation of the cadence.
Okay, so what happens is obviously you're under center.
You're under center. Where's the mic? Where's the mic?
Under center. You know what I mean? You gotta identify where the Mac is. Mike, whatever. You gotta come. Ready, ways to go. Ready. Where's that?
Yeah.
And you got to easy, calm, chill. The crowd's going crazy. Everyone's screaming.
Especially in Montreal,
Especially in Montreal. Everyone's going crazy. You know what I mean? You got to identify, hey, 42 Mike, 42 Mike. 42 Mike. 180. Why is it going? Boom. And then, at that point, then you just go crazy.
You're good,
you know what I mean? Like, some people will be like, oh my gosh, that guy has a great cadence. But, that was me.
I got it all from Trey. You got here now. The cadence, everything is from Trey. So,
100%.
Yeah, 1,000%, guys. So back to the Montreal, though.
Talking about that for real.
Back to that crowd noise, though. Like I told you before, it was getting to a point where I'm calling the play.
Yeah.
And they're yelling still, and the lineman can't hear me, and then the receivers can't hear me because I'm trying to tell the lineman to play.
What's going on, yeah.
So it got to a point where I'm just saying, hey, lineman, y'all got this.
Yeah.
Receiver, y'all got this. Ready? Break.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's so loud.
Cadence.
So, by any means necessary, you got to get it, though. So that was probably the livest game. What about you?
I think it's probably a tie between playing in Sask versus or Montreal. I haven't played at Percival Stadium where Montreal played before, so I guess being able to play there was a really dope experience because I've heard a lot of great things about the stadium, and the atmosphere was unreal, especially being able to play on Thanksgiving. The Jets flew over the game and everything. It was loud, people were lit. It was a crazy environment, but I think Sask might be a little bit crazier for me only because Rough Rider fans, they're
crazy,
dedicated, crazy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? They'll tell you about yourself and everybody, everybody in your family, everybody too. They'll let you know about everything.
So
I think that was probably the craziest game too. But Montreal is definitely up there for me, like 100%.
What about the funnest game, best game you've ever been in? College, pros, whatever.
Man, I think my funnest game, at this point might just still be in college. I think obviously the experience of being able to play professional,
right.
playing in some of these games, playing in Montreal and stuff like that, those are memorable games for me for sure.
Of course.
But and a professional scheme, obviously, hopefully, have more of those to come.
Yeah.
But I think mine still lies within college, playing. For us, our team was one of the best in Canada, right? So we would always be playing in big games, big time situations and stuff like that. And I remember I played in one of the games where it was a conference championship my second year.
Okay.
We were playing UBC, so University of British Columbia. Big rival game, and we were going back and forth all game. I had a big pick in the game, like mid fourth quarter, and went down to the wire. And one of my boys, Nico, he kicked a 59-yard field goal to win the game.
Okay.
And to send this into the semifinals. So I think that was probably the most fun game, just because it's a different feeling that you have when you invest so much into a game, and and especially in that situation, we weren't too sure how the result was going to be. I knew my boy. I think I had all faith in my boy to hit the field goal, obviously, but
that's far field goal,
super far field goal, a little bit far fetched. So obviously, he tried to snap back to reality, but. It was it was a great surprise, knowing that he was capable of doing that.
Man.
And being able to celebrate with the team after, and being able to have some contribution in that game too. You know what I mean? It was just the greatest feeling. So that was probably my most fun. What about you? I know you've played playing in the States. I know you played some Power 5 schools,
right.
super big games, stuff like that. What was your most game? Probably.
Other than professionally, probably my first game against UL, my sophomore year. It was really my coming out party, kind of, the game before, I think we were rotating, me and another quarterback, Garrett Smith. Shout out to you too, bro. Love you, little bro. And we were rotating, but then this sophomore year against UL, I got the whole start for the whole game, and I went crazy, man.
Let me know that. So talk to them. Let me know about the stats. What's good?
Okay.
Break down the stats for me.
So I'm a young bull off rip.
Oh, yeah.
Peach fuzz on the face. Not even.
No ponytail, just the one with the waves, huh?
Low
with the fade,
cut,
low cut fade. Okay, youngin.
So I'm a young bull.
Yeah,
young bull.
You're super young. Yeah.
Fresh feet out there.
Yeah. Get your toes wet. A little bit. You feel me? Step a little bit.
19.
Oh, you were super young.
19, 20-ish.
Okay. Yeah.
So we stepping out there. And then that game, I went crazy. I had 5 rushing touchdowns, bro, and a passing touchdown.
Damn.
I had 400 passing.
Damn.
And then I think I had close to 100 rushing.
Yeah.
So I went crazy on the boys. We went to overtime too.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was crazy because how we got to overtime too, we were up 40-something to 20 probably.
Oh, so damn.
Going into the third quarter. So we were feeling good.
Yeah.
And then they end up coming back and pushed us to overtime, but we got the dub in overtime.
Okay.
It was a big, and that was with my rivalry school too, ULM against UL, so big time win against the rivalry school. I'm a young bull, so I just felt like that was my coming out party. Yeah. And then ever since then, I ain't looked back, you feel me? So that was probably my best game ever.
I meant to ask you too, so I know your brothers and stuff, we talked about your brothers and stuff, if you have a big family. Yeah. I know that they all played some sort of football, they all played a role in it. I guess who would you say out of all your brothers you were the most competitive with? Obviously I know you're quarterback. Told me about your brother Jerron. VA, Virginia Tech. Yeah. But who was the one that you were kind of okay, I gotta do better. I gotta do better than this one. I gotta beat him out.
Yeah. See, honestly, just how the family was just wired. It was never seen as okay, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. It was always competitive, but it's always friendly competition. Okay. All right, big bro just threw 3 touchdowns last game. Let me see if I get 4, huh? Yeah. You know what I mean? Let me see
one up a little bit. Yeah.
As a friendly competition kind of thing. Sure. So it was never just serious. Okay, I got to get it this week. So it was always fun, and like you said, seeing him play at Virginia Tech, it was always okay, he got 3 touchdowns with 100 rushing this game. Okay, let me see if I get this and then do this. So it was always competition. I feel like he was probably the guy I would go off of because he's older than me, in front of me, and just like my younger brother probably do to both of us, see our stats and then see if he could do anything better than that. And I feel like that's a good, healthy competition that you need when you have a big bro in front of you setting the standard. and you could go off of that. So that was really, really good. And he taught me everything I really know about quarterback position, how to throw and things like that. So
100%.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
So I guess, actually, you know what? I guess, like, let's just kind of talk about, like, so like wrapping up a little bit. Like, let's talk about, like your rookie experience with everything, you know. Obviously, like, I'll go, like, for me, you know what I mean? I think it was a really, like, memorable experience, though. Like, you know, obviously being a rookie and being able to experience everything and being able to experience being as a pro. But I think there was, like, some key things that happened that allowed me to learn, learn from my mistakes and allow me to prepare myself as a player. So I guess, like, and I guess what I wanted to ask you was, like, you know, if there was, like, a main lesson that, like, you know, you learned, I guess, from this season and just, you know, growing as a player and being able to just grow yourself, your brand, you know, as a quarterback in this league. Like, what are some, like, what's a lesson that you've kind of learned? Like, for me, for example, like, I've just learned, like, the value of, like, of doing things right the first time.
Right.
And I mean, not to say that I never had a sense of urgency of doing it the first time prior, but I think there was just a different essence at this league, at this level, when you have everybody that you know is constantly doing everything right all the time. And I remember you mentioning talking about Gilly. Shout out Gilly, 100 games. You feel me?
Gilly,
appreciate you. And I remember you said something really memorable to me too. It was like, you know, the best players in this league are the guys that do their job right every single time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That do their job consistently, you know what I mean? So I think for me, like, that level of understanding consistency and, you know, being present and consistent at the same time was something that I learned. Like, what about you? Like, what were some lessons that?
I mean, you hit it pretty much on the head, you know.
Yeah.
You know, I'll add some things. I mean, like you said, the reason mental side of it is because everybody is pretty much, you know, in their peak stage of how they're gonna be ability-wise.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that DB is gonna be good, that linebacker is gonna be good, that receiver is gonna be good. So what's gonna separate you from that guy? You know, so what I've learned this last year, I mean, you know, especially when I say last year, rookie year, just really picking up from them veteran guys, you know, whether it's offense or defense. I mean, luckily I'm blessed to be with a veteran group of guys in the QB room with Matt and Dom. So, you know, the biggest keys that they gave me was just making sure you're on top of everything that you need to know, because once you're on top of that, then the rest gonna flow like it's just football. Yeah. You know, so from that football aspect of things, like you said, it's just being a professional, you know, coming straight out of college to being a professional, you gotta learn some things, you gotta move differently versus how you were moving in college. So that's one of the biggest things I try to pick up this year, as far as just being more professional, see what the guys that have been here for 10 years plus, what they're doing to stay in the league and things like that. So from that aspect, football aspect, it's that. From just general aspect, rookie year is, I love the rookie year, the guys I met, you know, the teammates I met and the guys I became close with. I feel like we came a long way from training camp days to now about to be at the end of the season.
St. Paul's waking up at the bus, early as hell.
You feel me? Waking up on the bus at 6 a.m. and things like that. So, you know, we came a long way, and that's the thing I cherish more than anything, whether it's football or not, just the relationships I build. Because, you know, because football come and go, but the relationships you build with your guys.
Forever, bro.
I'm be 60, still talking.
About 60?
You know, still talking to my dog.
Like,
so, you know what I mean? So that's what I love.
For real though.
Love most about that football life of it. So,
for real. I feel you.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. So you know, season's coming to an end. Offseason is around the corner. What's your plans, bro?
Man, I think my main plan for offseason, you know, is just, you know, mainly getting the body right.
Right.
One thing, you know, coming from college to coming to playing, you know, in the CFL, the game load's a lot heavier than what it was in college, you know what I mean? So I think, you know, now more at this point, you know, being able to play at this league is about, you know, maintaining yourself and, you know, proving that, you know, you have longevity with your body.
1,000%.
So I think the main thing I'm going to try and focus on is just getting my body right. You know, whatever was kind of bugging me throughout the season, you know, just kind of managing that.
Yeah.
But I think also, like, just staying locked in. You know what I mean? Trying to stay locked in as possible. May that just be with watching film. You know, just trying to be more a student of the game. You know what I mean? Like, I think the best players that evolve in this league are the ones that are always ready to learn and able to learn. So, I think just being able to, as I said, just learn. You know, every opportunity I get, maybe from veteran players, maybe just be from watching film, just being able to just like, break down the game so the game becomes slower and slower, by the time my opportunity comes. But I think just mainly focusing on that, my body, and obviously training. I have a great group of guys that I've been training with in Calgary. Shout out, Coach Swag.
Yes, sir.
But just link up back with them. Just kind of talk to them about first season, because I have a couple boys that I train out with that were also in their first season. So I guess just gauging how their experience was and stuff like that, and formulating a good off-season workout plan. To prepare us, even better. For next season, even more prepared than I was for this season.
Right.
So, what about you?
That's kind of close. You got a lot of boys that played in the league too, so you kind of
exactly.
Yeah. But for me, my big thing is I'm gonna take a little time off. Of course, get the body back right.
For sure.
You deal with the bruises and bumps of the season.
Got to.
So you gotta take a little week, 2 off, especially. But like you said, for me, it's more the mental side. I feel like I was able to get in there and get my feet wet, get the experience up. So
you got your feet wet, my boy.
You feel me? So
they was wet.
You kill me. All right, so
sometimes you just gotta do the look. Like sometimes the look is just mandatory.
Put a little break in between. It's the look is you just a little look. You gotta do it sometimes. You gotta do it. So if y'all want to start the look, it's copyrighted by me first.
Yeah, you can talk to him about the look.
Yeah, so you just whenever you say something and it's just a little off or something,
just gotta be like.
And then boom, you're good.
Yeah, trademark that right now. Boom, staple that.
And then you get back into the combo.
You get back into the combo, yeah.
So like now.
Exactly.
The off season for me. So I just really want to work on just being a master of my craft.
Absolutely.
Like I said, I know the offense, but I want to know it to where I know what Joe Doe got in the background. You know what I mean? I just want to know what everybody, the OC got. Just something, just everyone. So that's my thing, is just expanding my knowledge of knowing what everyone got, splits, alignment, things like that, just the little things.
Yeah.
And then for me, just staying healthy, staying working out, and of course, getting my hair longer.
Yo, what?
Because next year,
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Talk to
our nation. I'm gonna be very honest with you. What you guys are about to see evolve. You are not prepared for this. Okay, I'm not even prepared for this. As his hair got longer, the more light skin he got. So.
I think that's true, because the longer my hair goes, the lower my eyes get.
I'm so done. I'm so done.
Wow, and we're killing it today.
I'm done.
We're killing it.
I'm done.
We're killing it.
But
that's a true statement. The longer your hair gets, the lower your eyes get.
Okay, yeah. So we're just gonna listen. Our nation. It's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure chopping it up with you guys. Caleb, my boy. You feel me?
Before we go, we gotta do the cream.
The cream of the crop.
Yes, sir.
So. Cream of the crop, we want to talk about the best female athlete.
Yes, sir.
Simone Biles.
That's what we want to talk.
Now. Simone Biles right now. I'm saying what she brings to the table, being, and I give gymnasts hella respect.
Right.
You feel me? You got to, because it takes a whole different, side, it takes a whole different side of mental courage, along with the physical, being able to physically actually do what you got to do to be able to be flipping off of bars and these routines that she does and stuff like that. So I think for me, I might have to put Simone Biles at the top for the best female athlete, because she go crazy.
Go crazy. All the gold medals she got and everything.
Oh my gosh, bro.
She's
what
crazy.
Team USA, Olympics, all that stuff. Yeah. She knows what she's doing.
And then she come up with new moves every time.
New moves. I feel it's where'd you learn that?
Yeah.
Where'd you figure that out?
Only her name.
Only her name.
Yeah.
So what about you? What do you think?
For me, I gotta go with Serena, man. Actually, another fun fact about me, I played tennis when I was in middle school.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was serving. I'm backhand.
So what happened?
So well, we're not gonna talk about that career. that career is done with.
We'll move on from that.
So I definitely watched her game, because growing up playing tennis and stuff. So I watched some of her game, all the championships she won, and the achievements she was able to do, and really the level she played at for so long is really my my biggest thing I got out of it is to be that successful for so long.
Yeah.
And continue to do her thing, even when she played while she was pregnant.
While she was pregnant. Okay, yeah, that's crazy. That is
you feel
crazy.
me? Like
No
that. I
bullshit,
feel like
yeah.
that's just
crazy.
That's just crazy for any athlete to do. And then she's a woman, and she's doing what she's doing successfully. So I had to put her on the top of the list, bro. So that's who my top athlete is, and we're signing off. Caleb Evans.
Treshaun Abrahams-Webster.
Yes, sir. And you get one look at the handshake one last time. Bring it up. All right. Bring it up to the line. Thank you,
Peace,
guys.
our nation.
Yes, sir.
You're giving me.
Remember,